Hi guys, Mia from Mia's World, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about cruising during hurricane season and the 5 things, in our opinion, that you must know. Okay guys, cruising during hurricane season. 5 things, in our opinion, you must know. Let's go ahead and get into it. Number 1. It is very advantageous for you to know when hurricane season begins, which is June 1st, and when it ends, which is November 1st. But to be clear, even after the November 1 date, there is still potential of the seas being active. So please bear that in mind. Number 2, hurricanes with a projected impact on the Caribbean have the potential of causing many embarkation delays. The probability of pre-embarkation flight delays can run very high during an active hurricane season. Another delay could be cruise ships not being able to return to port during hurricane season. We have seen and experienced times where cruise ports have shut down all operation until the storm has passed, and damage, if any, can be assessed before reopening can occur. To dive a little further into delays, if a cruise ship is unable to return back to the disembarkation port on time, this late arrival now places any previously booked outbound flights in jeopardy. Number 3, itinerary changes are another major component that can be impacted during this time. The mobility of cruise ships allows maneuvering to keep vessels out of the direct path of impending storms. The port of call, and let me say again, the port of call that was originally booked may not be the port of call that is actually sailed, especially during hurricane season. Number 4, as a travel advisor, I cannot stress enough the importance of a good travel insurance policy. Let me say that one more time. As a travel advisor, I cannot stress enough the importance of a good travel insurance policy. Case in point, Mr. Ariel Drone and I were recently on an NCL Joy Canada and New England sailing. The night before our scheduled outbound flight, we received an email from Norwegian that the Joy had been impacted by Tropical Storm Idalia and would have a delayed departure leaving Bermuda. Well, for us, this caused a ripple effect because this meant instead of boarding the ship on Monday morning, we were now not boarding until Tuesday, and we had only one scheduled night of hotel accommodations at the Marriott Marquis in Times Square. But this is where our travel insurance became our best friend. Because we have the travel delay component in our policy, the additional hotel stay at the Marriott was reimbursed along with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, in addition to any and all transportation of the impacted day, which was Monday, was also reimbursed to us. So friends, I am encouraging you to please, please, please insure your vacation, because at this point, vacations are actually an investment. Number 5, compensation. Whew. We all know that the talk of money can push that nuclear button from time to time, especially when we have spent our hard-earned money for a service and the expectation is for it to be rendered. But this is not always the case during this time of year. Now, yes, for travel delays, cruise passengers are definitely due compensation due to not being able to sail as originally planned. But cruise lines do not have the obligation to reimburse for additional money spent on hotel accommodations unless it is part of a package or any other expenses, because this is where a good travel insurance policy would kick in. Okay, guys, you know that there is no way that I would have brought you a top 5 without bringing a bonus to go along with it. So today's bonus is flexibility. Keep in mind, because many Caribbean cruises depart from the Florida region, and we all know that Florida is a major hurricane target, keep in mind that the airports in these regions or airports that have flights flying into these regions can and will be affected by hurricane season. So be prepared, be mindful, have your travel insurance. I cannot stress that enough. Have your travel insurance with the correct components. So in an instance where hurricane season or any other delay may affect your sailing, you'll be ready for it. Guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to like this video, to subscribe if you haven't already, and share so other people will be in the know. Thank you, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.